I think in our hearts, we parents believe that if we do everything right, everything will turn out right. And I think I believed somewhere that if I led a good life and was a good person, I'd get a good life. And when I woke up in that hospital bed, I felt betrayed.
Autumn Skeen thought she was providing the best protection for her child.
After my son Anton turned 4, I believed he was safe in a lap shoulder belt. On June 18th, he and I were involved in a rollover crash. Anton was ejected, even though his seatbelt was still fastened. He was killed instantly.
You know, most parents are very concerned about safety, and they're trying to do the right thing. One of the things that is really striking in talking with the parents of children who've been in car crashes is they thought they were doing the right thing. They thought that their child was secure.
We moved her out of the car seat about 1.5 years ago, but I still don't feel that the seatbelt fits her properly. It rubs her neck.
It sort of itches, and when I move around a lot, it sort of feels like it burns.
A popular product currently on the market is a seatbelt adjuster. The seatbelt adjuster is designed to pull the seatbelt down away from the child's neck, providing a more comfortable ride. The Automotive Coalition for Traffic Safety's Blue Ribbon Panel recently reported that shoulder belt positioners change and often degrade the performance of the original belt system. Experts agree a booster seat is the best choice for children between 40 and 80 pounds. Another example of recent technology that experts now say is not a safe alternative to seatbelts is the shield booster. In a crash, there is too much upper body movement associated with the use of a shield booster, and severe injuries can result.
I saw a report on the news or somewhere where they showed the dummies and the children slid out from under the shield on the booster, so at that point I took it off and chose to use the seatbelt.
The right technology is out there, and the way that parents can get it is to demand it from their retail outletters. I promise you, the store managers will start stocking them in their departments.
Well, you know, frankly, because Michael's always been in a booster chair, he's never not wanted to be in it when we're driving. I think he likes the fact it lifts him up so he can see out the window, and he just calls it his chair. And he knows it's his, and he always goes in it, and we don't normally have a big problem with it.
Andy is almost 5, and he's in this type of booster seat that holds the strap over his shoulder with a clip back here, but it's nice that it's about 3 inches high, and so it gives him a better view out the window also, plus placing the strap where it's supposed to be.
With the implementation of Washington State's new law requiring booster seats, the first of its kind in the nation, parents will face challenging situations in an effort to comply.
15 years ago, people said, kids will never wear bike helmets, but it was parents who laid down the law. The same thing is happening right now in our country with booster seats.
I don't see this issue as a child-rearing issue. I see this as a public health issue. It's like immunizations.
Because the idea for safety is really the vaccine for injuries. If your child had polio today, you'd be totally overwhelmed because everybody in America is vaccinated. But there are many things that we can do to prevent that injury from occurring. If the child is being restrained properly and positioned properly in the vehicle, then the chances are very good they're going to survive a crash.
Well, this is the one area that I think I have some control with her health and safety.
You can't control if it's raining. You can't control if some drunk is going to cross the center line and smash into your car. But you can control whether your children are safely restrained.
It's one thing if your child dies in an avoidable accident or a terrible disease happens. I mean, that is still a terrible, terrible fate. But it is a different kind of hell that a parent suffers when there was something out there that could have made a difference, and your judgment played a role in the death of your child.
How old are you, Anton?
Huh?
How old are you?
4.5.
4.5.
One of the main reasons that I'm doing this is because I don't want other parents to suffer the hell of hindsight.
For more information on booster seats, how they work, and why they are needed, call 1-800-BUCKLE-UP, log on at www.boosterseat.org, or contact the Washington Traffic Safety Commission in Olympia, 360-753-6197.